Hello and welcome everybody to Kingdom, first YouTube series, and we're going to be doing a playthrough of this pretty incredible pixel-based game. It's really captured a lot of attention. It's captured my attention for sure. It's a very simple kind of concept. Kind of has the Othello thing going on, where it's simple to learn but difficult to master. I love the intro to it too. See the crumbling of past kingdoms. So basically you play the king or queen of a fledgling kingdom. In this case I'm a king with my jaunty purple cape. I also happen to be the only person in all of humanity who gets a horsey. I've just hired two of these people here. You find people wandering around, you can tell they don't belong to the kingdom by their dark clothes and old pasty faces, and they don't look good or happy at all. You hire them by dropping a coin on them, and then you give them jobs. In this case, I've given this one a bow, so he becomes an archer. He spends his days as an archer hunting down wildlife, which he kills for monies. Over here, we have the ability to create workers for 3 gold. It creates a hammer. This little dude will hustle over here. Go, go, go. Our king commands you. Basta! Alright, so he grabs his hammer, he's now a builder. So if I go to build this wall, and goes and builds it as the game commands me to watch. So I watch. Alright, so that's taken care of. We've got our first little bit of wooden palisade built. We'll throw up some wall on the other side, and then it's off to the races. So that's the basics of how the game works. Where you can build is dictated by the environment. You see there's a little mound right there. I can throw 1 gold down to build another wall. 3 gold down here builds a tower, but towers are kind of Satan. The way you get more followers, you'll see these fellas here, by their generally disheveled look, they're clearly prepared to take the king's shilling. You'll find these camps kind of sprinkled around throughout the woods. Oh, a 3-fer. That's pretty good. Once you've given them a coin, they will slowly make their way back to your kingdom. There are also these deer. Deer can be driven onwards towards your archers and slain for big money, but they're really finicky, and I've never figured out the finer points. It seems like once they get spooked, they run in a certain direction for a set distance. That's at least my understanding. My horse is out of stamina. Move, deer! When your horse is out of stamina, you can stop and munch on some grass. Once he is done munching on the grass, he's all good. So you see, I've managed to, by sheer accident, drive that deer into the hungry arms of my archer. As they gather up gold, archers will, well, they'll basically store it for a while, and then when they see their king or queen, they will then spontaneously regurgitate that gold at you. Which is pretty much the only nice kind of regurgitation you can get. So this is night 1. The game goes off of a day-night cycle, and you basically have 5 days and 4 nights to prepare for the blood moon. Okay, so every night you get attacked by the greeds, which are these little one-eyed monster things. And basically what they want is your people's gold and their tools and your crown more than anything. So they will attack your people, they will take, if they get a hold of your archers, they take their bows away. If they get a hold of your workers, they take their hammers away, etc. And once they've lost that, they then become no longer your people. You have to go rehire them. Right? So your health is actually represented by that bag of coins up in the upper left-hand corner. Essentially, the more coins you have, the more hits you can take from the greeds before they get a hold of your crown, and therefore wreck your whole day. Now, there should have been greeds coming out here by now. It could just be that I'm being impatient, and I've just wasted a coin, because this guy will never make it back. No, it's day 2 now. Yay! The bells are ringing. The hunters go back to hunting, and our taxes show up here by the campfire. Huzzah! So the name of the game at this stage is to get a lot of archers. Some builders, mostly archers. Let me look over in this direction. There's a certain amount of randomness to the way the world is laid out. Sometimes there will be camps on both sides or right next to where you're at, sometimes not so much. And there's also a few special places that you need to find on the map. So we found another camp. We know there's one over here. We'll hire these dudes. And let's see if I can drive these deer that I passed by to my hunters. So, boogie boogie. My horse doesn't want to run. He's out of stamina. There's no grass here in the forest to feed your horsey. He's picky like that. He don't eat no forest grass. We've got 3 deer. Big monies. Oh yes. Go, my little deer. Go! We eat this grass? Horsey don't like that grass. Horsey's a picky son of a bitch. There we go. Good horsey, no deer. Bad deer. No. The closest I can think of is to try to stay ahead of them. And then, like... I don't know what this deer's problem is, yo. He won't stop running. I don't fully understand the deer AI. I've tried to figure it out to no avail. Go forth, my little deer. Other than they just run from things. Good, 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 good. The evil deer have been slain. Now there's special places that you have to find, as I started saying before. And there's a couple of different statues. There's a statue of an archer, and there's a statue of a worker. Right? There's also a little stone, like, monument thing. It starts off being made of wood, but it very cleverly has the Masonic logo on it, ha ha ha, which basically unlocks the ability for your kingdom to make stone walls. And that's usually somewhere over here. Oh, a chest. I rarely get these when I play. And there it is. See how it's got the little Masonic temple on it? That means that they're stonemasons. Okay, so now we have the most important upgrade that our kingdom can get. The ability to build stone walls. You can get that pretty fast if you know what you're looking for. My first several times playing this game, I had no idea there was even such a thing. Make stone walls. I thought that the palisades were about as good as they got. Even now, I've only got kind of like wooden stakes driven into the ground. So I'm gonna... I foolishly hired these guys late in the day. So you can throw money to tell the greeds to go to hell. That's another good way you can kind of protect your people. Otherwise, the greeds would have taken their coins away, and it would have been a huge waste of money and made me sad. Alright, we're going to upgrade our camp. We've developed tent technology. I like that. Alright, so what a lot of people don't know is this banner right here, you can choose to pay 3 gold to lock this banner in for keepsies. So now, every time I play, that will be my banner and my colors. And purple and black are just my absolute favorite colors ever. Alright, so... Stop it! Oh, fine, you go get it. We'll build up better walls. We've got the blood moon coming. Very soon. I think this was day 3, question mark, or day 4, I can't remember. But either way, we have a limited amount of time until the blood moon shows up. We've got a couple of more peeps. More builders obviously helps you build more stuff more quickly. That's a lot of mores in one sentence, but here we are. But too many workers is just a waste of money at this stage in the game. Later on, workers become more important because they load the almighty catapults. But for right now, workers are kind of lame. They only build your walls, which is nice, don't get me wrong. Listen to that music. Isn't that relaxing? Ah. For these pixelated graphics, it never ceases to amaze me how much detail there is. And really how pretty this game is. Like, just the way that they've managed to portray the water. Alright, so usually when it's a rainy day like that, that's a good sign the blood moon is probably coming. Not always the case, but it's often the case. I don't think I have anybody else to hire. Oh yes. Listen to that sound effect. I don't know how clearly this will come out in the video, but you can hear that thunder in the land down under. More archers, more better. I'm out of money. I have more dudes than I have money. Alright, so nighttime is coming. My men are retreating back behind the walls. There's a few more archers. The archers will split themselves evenly between the two outermost walls of your kingdom at night. The horse don't need no food. He ain't no punk. Alright. So we wait for the assault. I don't think it's a blood moon tonight. I think it'll just be a regular attack. I'm trying to figure out where they're going to come from. There we go. There's some greeds. Archers make short work of them. And the greeds are no more. So, pretty much as soon as the first wave of greeds shows up and then promptly dies, you're pretty much clear to roam at that point for the rest of the night. Because there's not going to be any more greeds spawning. If I can run over here, I can see if anybody else has shown up at this camp. They have. We hired them. But what I want to try to make sure I do today... Oh, it's the 4th day. It's day 4. You get your day notification every time a new day starts, obviously. There's my delightful taxes. Thank you. What can I say? My people love me. So there's a bow for you and a bow for the other guy that I hired. Now... I want to try to have stone walls up around the castle before the first blood moon. There's one stone wall. Stone walls are much more expensive, but they take a hell of a lot more punishment than wooden palisades. How about you kids? You got any money for me? Got any wabbits? You lazy bastards. Now, the left side of the castle is kind of funny. The left side of your castle underperforms when it's wabbit hunting time. But they are the fastest side of the castle to get built up for farming because of the way the building spots are laid out. So it looks like we're getting a stone wall. Let's hire this guy. Because these rabbits just ain't interested. Every time they spawn, they get murdered by an army of archers. Isn't that awful? Who's getting this shit killed out of you by random archers? Well, maybe I can push some deer over here. I don't know. We'll see. Stop and have some grass, buddy. There's a good horsey. Alright. On we run. Cape billowing majestically in the breeze. There's a deer. No, screw it. I'm out of time. Well, here's hoping they attack from the side with the stone wall instead of the side with this wooden wall. How about you guys? Any monies? Some monies. What about you out here? Nothing? Nothing. I have 3 gold coins. If only somebody could magically give me 3 gold coins. Of course, now the sun's going down. I'm not about to go trying to build... Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not the blood moon tonight. Haha! We're good! We're good, everybody. I'll easily be able to fix this to stone walls. I forgot I was in night 4. Day 4. Night, day. Day, night. It's all the same. Days, nights, nights, days. They blend together. Alright. My army of archers. Look at them. They're magnificent. Whoop. Oh! Get wrecked. Yeah, okay. Problem solved. Good job, everybody. Those greeds, they didn't even know what hit them. Now, you always want to be stocking up on people, especially in this early part of the game, because as the game progresses, these camps eventually will begin to disappear as your kingdom expands. The more land that you take up, the closer your kingdom gets. Like, if I were to knock down this tree, it would expand my kingdom and get rid of that camp, so I would no longer have that option to recruit people. And the only way to get more people, because kingdom is one gigantic sausage fest. Bless you. The only way to get more people is to go out and recruit them from camps. Because in kingdom, there's only dudes except for the queen. So we're about as prepared as we're gonna get. We are ready for the blood moon. As soon as the blood moon finishes it off, we're gonna call it it for this episode, the first blood moon. Give me money. Give me money, please. But all there is left to do is wait. Maybe recruit this guy. Get cleaned up. Some new shoes, buddy. In the Lazy General's kingdom, everybody's looking suave. Has bows. More money. I should have considered building towers before recruiting more dudes, but that would require forethought. I'm normally not a fan of towers because once you've built a tower, they slurp up a bowman and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. They sit up there and they don't come down for anyone or anything. So you want to be very sparse with towers, but usually your innermost walls you want to have pretty well defended, and towers do give one protected archer an opportunity to kind of chill and fire at the enemy with minimal worries. You can upgrade your towers further to have them hold 2 or even 3 archers, but like I said, you want to be pretty sparing with that. You guys never make any money. Y'all are the worst. We're gonna have to start getting some farming income going soon. Alright, so you hear that extra ominous music? Very scary stuff. Grass horsey. Yeah, alright. I was hoping for one more gold. Just one more. One moment. Sorry about that. was using the Google stopwatch to keep track of the episode time. And didn't realize it had a beeping alarm when the countdown timer finished. Alright, so here comes the Blood Moon Assault. They only come from one side on the Blood Moon. And as you can see, it is a much more ferocious attack than we normally witness. But it appears that my preparations were enough to get us through the first Blood Moon. So let me throw down this tower right here. And this is where we'll leave this episode off. So if you've enjoyed what you've seen, please hit that like button down below. And also remember to hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more from the Lazy General. And I'll see all of you next time. Alright, so here comes the Blood Moon Assault. They only come from one side of the Blood Moon. As you can see,